straight for them, but it goes over their head, and then Boomer runs up and catches his brother.
You need to be investigated.
Oh my God.
Jail for the 5th time in a week and created the Rowdy Ruff Boys in his own feces-filled toilet to get his revenge. And the boys went on a rampage,
that is kind of crazy.
property, endangering lives and setting off a nuke in the middle of the city. And
Being created in the toilet is nasty work.
You're a victim.
Dad, where'd I come from?
A toilet, yeah. A prison toilet.
caused the girls to want to give up on superhero life for good. But the girls came back and gave them the Cootie, which caused them to blow up for good. Or so we thought. Because today, the boys have returned, and they're even worse than the last time we saw them. Powerpuff Girls defeat the original YNs again? Find out on this episode of... Welcome back to Townsville, where crime is running rampant, monsters busting buildings down, and nobody moves out of here because the Powerpuff Girls are here to save y'all after y'all go homeless. So as the girls are beating the brakes off all the criminals, why they say his name like that? Him is watching this and gets pissed because, well, he hates the Powerpuff Girls. All his niggas hate the Powerpuff Girls. But as he's watching the TV trying to figure out how to beat them,
I ain't gonna lie, him was probably the creepiest villain.
You're a victim.
Is that just me? Is that just me? Yeah, he might have been the creepiest villain to me, I ain't gonna lie.
he sees something and gets happy because something sinister pops on his screen. Something that with the right finesse just might beat the Powerpuff Girls. So the girls are downtown beating up a million monsters because this is just a regular Wednesday afternoon here, and for whatever reason, Buttercup is out here aura farming and running on the walls. Girl, we see you, damn! So after they beat all the monsters up, the ground explodes and opens up, and rising from the ground was the Rowdy Ruff Boys.
You're a
And
victim.
I don't think y'all are ready for the violence that these boys are on now. Because, I mean, look, the boy Butch is over here tweaking like he's
Damn.
out Galaxy Gas. Bring out the counter.
That boy off the perk. He jumping up and down, ready to fight.
So after the introductions, they start fighting, and obviously they're even. But I want to ask a question real quick. When did Buttercup learn how to fire energy waves from her hands? Has she been doing this? So as the fight goes on, the girls go back to their last victory strategy of just kiss them and give them cooties. And this is where everything is about to go left. Cause
Ain't no way they gonna fall for that again.
these aren't the original YNs from the last video. These boys like girls now. So when they get kissed, their chest gets a little bigger until they are literal giants. You would
You're a
think
victim.
when they were like 3 feet tall, y'all would stop kissing them, but I guess not. So it turns out that him resurrected the Rowdy Ruff Boys and said, circle, circle, dot, dot. Now you have a fucking cootie shot. So that kissing and making them explode thing isn't going to work this time, thank God. And when the girls found this out, they were sitting here shook, lips quivering, Buttercup swallowing spit and probably praying in her head, oh Lord, please don't let these demons beat my ass. I beg you, Lord. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I gotta prep y'all, cause you see, last time they were pretty much even the whole fight until the boys caught them slipping. But this time, oh Lord, the boys have the clear advantage. So what y'all are about to see is a straight up bona fide ass whooping. So they start doing stuff to try to gross the girls out. And Butch spits out a loogie. Was going straight for them, but it goes over their head, and then Boomer runs up and catches his brother.
You need to be investigated.
Oh my God, what are you doing?
You're a victim.
You just swallow your brother's loogie? What are you gonna do? What are you doing? Stop!
There's spit in his mouth talking about some Hey man, give him 100 because they some freaky ass niggas. So Bubbles starts throwing up in this trash can, and Bubbles, same. Man, same. So Buttercup starts talking big like she can beat them, and they start tweaking.
Huh? Yeah, I knew he was off a perk.
You're a victim.
Knew he was off a perk or something. I knew something was wrong with bro because he was tweaking this whole time.
Same. So Buttercup starts talking big like she can beat them, and they start tweaking. And when they try to run up on the boys, they get instantly waxed. I mean punted, knocked across the goddamn city. And as the boys are running up in what would be their final attack, Brick stops them and says they about to play a new game. And bruh, every time Brick says this, Butch is about to start tweaking. I mean, look at him jumping around with his tongue out. The man ain't got no brain cells. But while Butch is over there losing it, Brick takes the girls and turns them into a hockey puck, then puts his big ass feet into people's cars so they can be roller skates, and then gets ready to play street hockey with the fucking girls. Bruh, they was grabbing steel beams and part of a bridge just so they can slap shot the girls on the street. But once again, let me remind y'all, this is a regular Wednesday afternoon. So they start playing hockey with the girls and slap shot them into the parking garage, which we gotta add about 450 for the property damage and assault alone, because this was so bad that Blossom and Bubbles are hiding and trying to get Buttercup to hide with them. So they sneak onto the top of the roof, and Blossom done pretty much gave up. Yeah, they waxing y'all, fam. Her team getting cooked, and Mama's done basically lost hope. So when she says this, Buttercup, the actual crash out, loses it and starts screaming in their hiding spot.
Yeah, they gonna find out where you at. Come on now, you already getting beat up.
You're a victim.
At least give yourself some time to figure it out.
Say that again. Screaming while they are hiding from these demons downstairs that are looking for them. So obviously, the boys find the girls because Buttercup starts screaming. And they pull up some power lines to make a wrestling ring.
No way.
I don't care how good of insurance y'all got in this town. Y'all power is out for a smooth month.
That's tough.
Hell, the city is probably out for a whole month. So the boys are up there in the wrestling ring, and it gets violent. This was worse than
Damn, when they touch the ropes, will they be electrocuted?
WWE. Butch is beating his chest with Buttercup in his hand. Boomer is over there
Ooh.
stomping Bubbles the fuck out. Bruh,
Oh
how
my God.
is she alive? And Brick is over here glazing himself.
The richest nigga, the biggest nigga.
But hear me out. They ain't even actually started. These were just the introduction. The bludgeoning was just getting started. So when they actually start, Buttercup and Bubbles get busted into the middle of the ring and sat on.
Oh
yes,
my
you
God.
heard me. Sat on by the...
They really want their vengeance. They said we finna spin the block and fuck some shit up.
Lord Jesus.
Oh my God.
niggas that eat speed. So you can only imagine what they draws like. Then Brick turns Blossom into a speed bag, punts her across the ring, and then jumps onto her from the top of the ring. And bro, look at Blossom. The girl is missing teeth.
Gone.
The girl's bow is in tatters. The girl cannot move. So then Brick gets on top of Blossom and starts letting spit hang from his mouth. What is y'all obsession with spitting on people? And then eventually it snaps and covers her in spit. Bruh, for all this, with this wrestling ring and the spit, the stomping Bubbles out, the sitting on motherfuckers, give them like 500. Some of y'all probably gonna say more, so just add in another like 100 for the comment section. You're welcome. So then they grab Bubbles. They pull the girl's dress open. And you know what they do? They put this giant slug in her clothes. First off, where y'all even get that thing? And the slug...
Why are y'all just doing some shit like this?
You're a victim.
Y'all might have needed to stay in hell.
Lord Jesus.
Y'all probably should have stayed in hell.
is just crawling on her.
Oh my God.
Ooh, you gonna need a bad shower after that, baby. But this, ladies and gentlemen, is when the plot armor kicks in, because they gotta beat him somehow, right? So Buttercup...
How y'all think they gonna get him this time? They got him last time by kissing him, but kissing him don't work this time. How y'all think they gonna get him this time?
These Bubbles crying and bust Butch in the tongue, and that's when they find out the more they challenge their masculinity, the more they're gonna shrink down. So they paint Boomer's face and make him look like a goddamn baby doll. They pull down Brick's pants on the roof, and I gotta censor this, cause we ain't finna see some kindergartner booty on my goddamn channel. And basically, they babied them until they turn into baby dolls. But even though him comes and saves them in the end, the boys don't blow up this time, which means the boys are officially back in town and fucking nerfed.
That's
Give me
tough.
a final tally.
That's tough. They cause a lot of havoc, though. I ain't gonna lie, they cause a lot of havoc. It's a good score.
Yeah, I'll be back next week. Y'all know what to do. Stay swiggy, baby.